Bon, mon chat arrive. Salut, chat.
Good afternoon. Hi, Kitty. How are you, Kitty?
It's Salim.
Salim. Oh, very nice name. Oh, hello, Kim.
Hi, how are you?
Very good. Yourself?
I'm good.
So today you're going to do another workshop about taking pictures with ourselves. So how to take better pictures. She looks like sleepy, small eyes.
No, she's just mad, but...
She's mad? Oh, because you keep her with you?
Yeah.
C'est ça, donc je voulais dire, on refait le même atelier qu'on a fait la semaine dernière, donc si tu l'as manqué, voilà une belle chance de l'écouter à nouveau, mais c'est parce qu'aujourd'hui, on va parler presque juste en anglais. Je pense qu'on s'est dit comme 99%. Fait que, coucou Chantal! Fait que c'est ça, fait qu'on va switcher. Fait que si tu as de la misère en anglais, je te suggère peut-être de regarder celui de la semaine dernière. Mais si tu penses être pas pire, suis-nous. Fait que embarque, on va parler en anglais cet après-midi, même si c'est vendredi, 3 heures. C'est pas grave. Bon, il y a quelqu'un qui sonne à la porte, les joies du live. Fait que mais là, je répondrai pas. Je vais laisser mon fils répondre. Isaac, tu y vas-tu? Désolée. Yes, okay. Perfect. So let's switch to English.
Yes.
I can see that some people are connected. So if you want to write hello in the comments, so we can say hello as you're là, je suis distracted.
Là, je suis
distracted.
C'est correct, ça me laisse le temps de faire le switch.
In English?
Yes. So you have to be patient with me. Like my English is supposed to be good, but I don't speak English very often. So sometimes I'm searching for my words, but it comes back after a few minutes.
I do that too, and I teach it. So sometimes I try to speak English and it's like, wait, come on, I know this word. How come it doesn't come up? I have to go and look for it. So we're human.
Yes, mais tu sais, ça arrive en français aussi. Hein.
True. C'est vrai. Des fois, on cherche nos mots puis on les trouve pas. Fait que dans ce temps-là, ben, on change la phrase. C'est comme, je trouve pas cette façon-là. OK, problem solving. I'm switching around. I find another way to say what I want to say.
Yes.
She's really cute.
Yeah, she's great. She's got a bad attitude, but it's okay.
We call
it's a catitude.
Yes, I like that. It's a catitude.
Catitude.
Oh, so Chantal says, oh yeah, it's good for me.
When they talk fast, I don't understand nothing. Okay, I'll try to speak slow, but like even when I'm searching for my words, I still talk fast. It goes like at I don't know, like 120 miles per hour maybe in my head. I don't know. It goes really fast.
Excellent. So thank you, Chantal, for being here with us. I'm sure you'll be able to follow. And if you miss some words here and there, the goal here is to gather the essential of the message and not to understand every word. Okay, so if you understand what we mean as a whole, then that you're good. You're good to go.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, Kim, are you ready to start?
Yes, I am. Well, at least I think. I am.
I'll pretend that I am.
I'll pretend that I am ready to do an entire English lesson.
Yes.
So, let's get to business. That's what I was searching for.
Okay.
Okay. So, if you want to take great pictures with your cell phone or just in general, great pictures with your camera, there is one major thing that you have to remember. What do you think? Like Chantal is listening, Chantal you and Chantal Prou is listening also. What do you think is the most important thing that you have to acknowledge when you take pictures?
What do you have?
One of the most important things.
So I can't say anything because you told me last week, but I got it
Mm,
wrong. So let's see if other people can guess it. What is the most important thing, like the first thing you have to make sure of when taking pictures?
she's good.
Wow,
Right.
Chantal.
Yes, exactly. The lighting in general. Um, if the lighting is bad, how can you expect your picture to look good? The lighting truly is one of the most important thing. And when you take picture with a professional camera, let's say, you have more room for lighting troubles because you can go after that, like let's say in Photoshop or Lightroom, and you can adjust the lighting artificially. You have a little bit more room to make touch ups and stuff,
Okay.
but you still, every time um, you make modifications to a picture, you lose quality. So
Ah,
the more modifications you make to a picture, if you change the lighting, if you crop it so it's bigger, you lose quality in your picture. So the best thing to do is to take great pictures right from the start, so you don't have to make lots of modifications after.
okay.
So when you take pictures with your cell phone, you have a great camera in it, but you don't have as much room for error. So you have to make sure that when you take your picture, you already have the best conditions. And one of the main thing is the lighting. So the lighting. Let's say that you take pictures outside. In photography, there is two. Well, there's one term that you might have heard of called the golden hour. The the Hello Claudia. The golden hour is around an hour before the sunset. Sunset, right? Sunrise, sunset. Donc le coucher de soleil. An hour before that, the light is more rich. It's a bit more yellow, a bit more gold. That's why it's called the golden hour. So when you take pictures around an hour before the sun sets, then the lighting in your picture is really great. If you take pictures in the middle of the day, then the colors are going to pop. So that's fun. If you, let's say for you, Chantal, when we take pictures of you, it's always super brightful. So in the middle of the day is a good moment to take picture, but you have to be careful. If you take pictures, let's say at noon, then the sun is going to be right above your head. And if the sun is right above your head, it means that shadows are going down. So it's going to give you hmm, je cherche le mot, attends. Je cherchais le mot cerne, mais je vais the
I think they call them bags under the eyes. Is that what?
kind of, yeah. I was searching, cherchais concealer pour les je comme, ah, je dois avoir vu ce mot-là quelque part, mais je m'en souviens pas. Mais les cernes, ça va vous donner un effet d'avoir des cernes sous les yeux. So because of the shadows that are going to appear under your eyes. So if you take pictures at noon, it's better to go somewhere where there is shade. So let's say you go under a tree, so there's well, not in the winter, but let's say in the summer, because there's leaves in the tree, then you're going to have shadows, so the lighting won't be as harsh on you and won't give you the shadows under your eyes. Yeah. So that's for the lighting. If you take pictures in the middle of the night, then it's going to be harder. I like to compare your camera with your eyes. When the pupil, that's the word we
The pupil, yes.
the pupil. When you look at it, if it's super bright, it's going to get smaller because you don't need to let as much light get in to see the whole portrait of the situation. But if it's dark, then the pupil is going to be bigger because it wants to let more light in.
Uh-huh.
With your camera, it's exactly the same thing. So if it's bright outside, then the light is going to get in easily. But if it's dark, it needs more time to let the light in. So if it lets the light in for longer, means that if you move, it's going to capture the movement in the picture. So your picture is going to be blurry. So if you take pictures at night with your cell phone, which is really not the best, you could use a tripod, so it would get more stable, and then you would get probably better. You would get a better picture. I don't recommend the use of the flash because same thing as when you take pictures at noon, it's going to create weird and random shadows, and your face is not going to be smooth and stuff. It's going to be like, yeah.
Okay.
Understand what I'm saying? Je fais
We
du mime à faire.
understand.
Je fais du mime. Je suis un mime. C'est vendredi après-midi.
Yes.
Alors, c'est vraiment un challenge là, ce que tu m'as demandé de faire aujourd'hui. Est-ce que les gens qui sont là comprennent? Do you understand, guys?
I do.
You understand what I'm trying to explain?
Chantal,
All right. Wait.
Nadia, Natasha, do you know what Kim is talking about? Does that make sense? Well, we'll have to wait until we see some
Yeah.
comments. Oh, yes, I do for Chantal.
Yes, I did good. All right. So that's pretty much it about the lighting. Then let's just say I'm just gonna check my notes and see what I'm going to tell you next.
Oh, Maryse is there, and she says, "Yep."
Yep. Hello, Maryse. Okay. One of the thing that I like to tell people about when you take pictures with your cell phone or most of the tips that I'm going to give you today is good for, yes, with your cell phone, but it's great for every type of camera. All right.
Okay.
One of the tip that I like to give is to make sure that if you take portraits of a human or an animal, that you focus on the good. Yeah, that's right. But you focus on the eyes,
Okay.
and you try to go to eye level. Let's say you take a picture of a baby or a kid. Not necessarily a baby, but let's say you take pictures of a 2 or 3-year-old kid.
A toddler.
A toddler.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's say you take picture of a toddler. If you're standing, then you're probably going to be way taller than the toddler.
Hopefully.
Meaning Meaning that if you take the picture, you won't take it like this. You're going to take the picture like that, and the toddler probably is going to look up. And what is going to happen with that is it's that it's going to give you the impression that it's squeezed a little. If you go to high level, so let's say you just go on the ground, or you get on your knees or something like that, so you get to eye level with the toddler, then it's going to give you a way better picture because it's going to look more natural. And if you want to give it a little magic touch with your cell phone, there is one thing that you can do. You can take the picture upside down like this. So you just flip your telephone, you take the picture, and then normally your cell phone is bright enough to just flip it afterwards. If it doesn't, then you just have to rotate the picture 180 degree and it's going to be straight. So it works that way also. So you take the picture like this, but a little bit tilted like that.
Okay.
Like that. Oh, that's on the side. You'll see. You take the picture like this, so it's going to give the impression like that it lifts your subject a little. It gives. En français, j'aurais dit que ça donne de la prestance un peu. So,
Okay.
je sais pas quelle expression on pourrait utiliser en anglais, but it gives a good perspective. And the my cat is annoying. Everybody say hello to Salem.
Hi, Salem.
I call her vieille nouille.
But she doesn't hear that. She just hears your tone of voice. She just
old,
hears.
Old noodle.
Old noodle.
Old noodle. Je l'appelle ma vieille nouille. Donc, if you flip your phone, it's going to give like a different perspective, and it gives a good it makes a great effect on your picture. So don't be afraid to just go down to eye level. And when I was talking, oh wow, I'm looking forward to try this. Cool.
Leona, her granddaughter, is coming in a couple of hours.
So you really have to go to eye level. It makes a huge difference when you take your pictures. Also, when you take pictures, I'm going to show you. When you take pictures with your cell phone, you can, with your finger. My cat is pushing my my cat is head bumping me. Okay, so when you take pictures, you can put your fingers on the screen, so you decide where you put the focus, and then after that you have a little lock. Do you see the
Yes,
voyez-vous le cadenas, the little lock? If you lock it, if you press on it again, it locks where it was. So after that, even if it moves, the focus remains where you first put it.
Okay.
So when you take pictures, let's say you take pictures. Oui, c'est une sorcière, effectivement, Claudia. Elle est en train de manger mes fils. Elle a faim, je pense. She's hungry.
You don't feed your cat?
Yeah, I do, but the minute like she bites the food and she breaks it in 2 or 3 parts, she eats the bigger part and leaves the rest. She refuses to eat anything that the small pieces. No way.
No way.
Ew, gross.
They are so cute. Animals are.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Claudia, for bringing me back on the right path. If you take, yes, you focus on the eyes, but let's say you take a picture of a dog. Like, I don't know if you've seen my dog before, but he has like, I say he. When it's an animal, you're supposed to say it. but
We never do because we love them so much. We treat them as people.
exactly. So he has a big and long nose. So if I don't pay attention to where I put my focus, most of the time the focus will go on the nozzle. Is it nozzle or nozzle?
Yes, the nozzle.
Nozzle. La truffe, vraiment le museau. That's where the focus will go naturally because it's in the front. So you have to pay attention, put the focus on the eye. Well, one eye, and it's going to focus on both because it's at the same distance of your camera. So it should be all right. So you focus on the eyes so you don't have like a clear nose and blurry eyes. That's not what you want, unless it's an artistic choice, because that's the other thing. When you take pictures, I'm not the type of photographer that makes a lot of modifications on my pictures. Yes, I do touch-ups, but most of it, okay, let's say you take a picture, and I take a picture of Chantal, which happened this week for real. we had a photo shoot this week. Let's say I take pictures of you, but you had like a big, I don't know, like a bruise on your forehead because you bumped your head on something. Then I'm going to touch it up. I'm going to remove it because it's not part of who you are normally. But I'm not going to change your look. I'm not going to make your lips look bigger or like or I'm not going to make your face look smaller or anything. I'm not changing your appearance, like your appearance.
Yes.
So I'm not going to change your appearance. If it's an artistic choice, let's say you like filters and stuff like that, good for you. If you like it, photography is photography.
Yes, photography.
Photography is a form of art, and with art, there's no good or bad thing. You can just have fun and experiment.
Okay.
So you can try what you like, but I don't suggest that you change what you look like or what your subject looks like. So I think it's something really important to remember. Uh, do you have questions? Is there something I know I haven't told everything yet, but I want to make sure I'm not forgetting something important. Déjà est 25.
It goes by fast.
Yes. La retouche, la luminosité. Parce que sinon, je pourrais parler de l'application si j'ai rien oublié. J'essaie de me rappeler la semaine passée ce que j'ai dit.
Tu as parlé un petit peu de l'application, oui. Fait que si tu veux juste le mentionner dans celui-ci.
So, there's an app called Snapseed. I don't know if you have it. We told in the class description that you could download this app for free on Android or iPhone, and this app looks like this. Well, at least it looks like this on my Samsung. So I don't know if it looks the same everywhere.
Okay.
The icon is like this. So it's a little leaf. So you click on it, and then it's really simple. It says touch anywhere on the screen. So you just touch the screen, and then it opens your pictures. You can go in your phone, select which picture you would like to choose. I'm going randomly. Let's say I took a.
Aw, so cute.
This is Max.
Hi, Max.
Hi, Max. And on the first page, you have the filter. This way. You have the filters,
Mm-hmm.
so you can play with the filters for fun. Let's say you can put it in black and white and stuff
Yeah.
like that. You can discard it. But can you hear my dog crying right now?
No.
Okay, he's crying because my landlord was out and she's coming back, and he associates her with going outside and playing in
Going
the
to
snow.
find fun.
So, okay, so after that, if you go to outils, so with the tools, you don't. Ouais. C'est un peu trop lumineux en ce moment, vous n'avez pas vu, mais vraiment en bas là. So in the bottom, there you go.
Okay.
You have tons of options that you can select. So let's say you choose the first one, retouche image. Then you can go up and down, and you have different options like the lighting, contrast, saturation, stuff like this. And then you just whatever which one you're picking. After that, you just have to move left or right your finger, and it makes changes to the picture.
Ah.
So you can.
Oh, yes.
And then when you're satisfied with it, you can go. So you can make it warmer or colder, which means more yellow or more blue, and you can adjust this. So this is one thing that you can use. You have the details, which is the structure of your picture, so you can add more details or less details, so it's more blurry but in an artistic way if you like it. And then you have a tool called selective selectif, and you can choose a spot on your picture. Let's say I go on the nozzle, then with your two fingers you can oops donnez-moi 2 secondes, j'étais plus dessus. Quand you can woo, you can make the circle bigger or smaller, and it tells you where the changes will apply. Oups, encore zoomé, je m'excuse. Je vois pas ce que je fais. Je vais me mettre comme
Ouais.
ça, puis je vais regarder. Like this. Let's say I make the changes here. It's going to apply the changes, but only in the zone that I've selected.
Okay.
So you can change few things. You have also a brush where you can brush and just with your finger apply it somewhere and changes the lighting and stuff like that. So it's really a fun app that you can use. There's a lot. You have an eraser also, so you can, let's say you take a picture and that I don't know, you
There's
have
a book
something
on it. I've taken a picture in a sunflower field, and it's a beautiful picture, but there is a big bumblebee right in front of my camera, like beside me. So, but we can see it big. So if I want to remove the bumblebee,
so you just select the bumblebee, and it will take awareness of what is in the background and going to change it. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like if your background is entirely white, it's going to work for sure. If there's a lot of stuff in the background, it might work, it might not work. It depends.
okay,
There's another
size, so it should work.
So it should work. And
Okay.
there is another app called Touch Retouch. And kind of the same thing. You can remove, let's say you take a picture and there is electric lines in the background or like lines and stuff. You can select it and it's going to remove it. So it's the same. It's the same thing. And there's another one called c'est SKRWT.
Work?
We lose you. Ah, est-ce que ma connexion est pas bonne?
Moi, je pense que c'est depuis tantôt, ça marque rien sur ma page Miss Flower. Je suis allée voir, puis je pense que mon compte a été effacé ou quelque chose de même. Je m'occuperai de ça de tantôt.
OK. Ah, OK. Bon, mais ça se peut que ça allait bugger. Mais c'est ça, l'application SKRWT. It gives you the opportunity to change your picture. It works with not with portrait, not very well, but if you take pictures, let's say of I don't know, let's say you're going to New York and you're taking pictures of buildings and stuff like that. This app lets you move your picture like this. You can make it straight, but it can also move it like that, so you can tilt it and move it on the sides. So you can play with the lines and stuff. So it's a fun app that you can use also. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. If you have questions, you don't hesitate. I'll be there to answer afterwards. That I have way more information that I could give you, but in English, that's kind of a challenge. And it's been already 30 minutes that I'm talking. So
Yes, we've done a good half hour. Well, that was very, very interesting. The lighting is very important. The angle, so from above, from below, from straight towards the eyes. And then the applications are very interesting. So you've got touch retouch, you've got squirt or whatever it's called, like SKRWT, and you've got seed. Snapseed. Thank you.
yes.
So I did write that one.
I just remembered one thing I told last week. I'm going to get really fast on that subject, but if you'd like to know more about it, I've talked about it more last week. Is that when you take pictures, there's a law called the third the so you can divide a picture in three parts each side, so three parts like this and like that, and you can use the lines that it creates to take your pictures. So you can go on, let's say there it's 1/3 line, you could get straight in the middle square that it creates, so you can play with those lines. And if you take pictures of landscapes, let's say you're going to the Bahamas and you take a picture of the sea, then you could decide what do I want to accentuate the most in my picture? Is it the sky or is it the sea? If you want to have the sea that is more shown in the picture, then 2/3 of the picture is going to be the sea and 1/3 is going to be the sky. So you use the lines, and you can, if you go in your cell phone, you in the settings you can change it so you have those lines that appear to help you take straight pictures. I need that all the time, and even with the lines I still take tilted pictures sometimes and I have to adjust it afterwards. So yeah, you can do that. And opposite, if you'd like to have more sky and less of the sea, then you would take 1/3 the sea and 2/3 the sky in your picture, and you have to make sure that you follow the line, so the horizon is
It's
straight,
not crooked in the picture, that it's really straight.
because it would look weird unless it's something really, like I said, an artistic choice, then it's fine. But normally the horizon is a straight line, so you can use these guidelines that you can add to your phone. And yeah, one last thing, use the camera included with your phone. Don't use an app to take your pictures. Take the pictures with your phone. After that, if you'd like to take an app to make modifications to your picture, that's fine. But the best camera that you can use is the one included with your cell phone with the app created specially for it, so you have more maneuver possible. Yeah,
Very
I think now
interesting.
that's pretty much it.
So, Natasha, Chantal, Claudia, Maryse, do you have any questions for Kim? Because we're going to have to let her go pretty soon. You have a lot of work to do this weekend because you had a photo shoot this week. How many pictures did you take?
900, almost 1,000
Yeah.
pictures.
I think I saw 994, something like that.
Yeah, I think that's something like that. Just for your photo shoot, I took how many?
330
300 something?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say I took around 300 pictures of you in 45 minutes.
It's quite amazing.
And like in your bundle, you have 5 pictures included. So Chantal is going to have to look through. I'm not going to send her all of the pictures. I'm just removing the bad ones, but still, let's say that you have 250 pictures. You have to pick 5 out of 250. Good luck.
But
That's
I'll take more, that's for sure. For sure. Great. Well, thank you very much, Kim, for your time, and thank you very much for doing this in English. That was very, very interesting. I hope you learned a lot of vocabulary from Kim's presentation. So I will wish you a great weekend. Don't work too hard.
I'll try.
Yes. And I'll see you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.